Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Chris, and this is the Innova Advantage, where we go over all things OBD2 and anything vehicle related. I want to thank everybody for joining us today so far. Let's see if anybody has joined.
Let's see.
What's up, Bruce? Wait, I'm seeing things. Okay, let's just let everyone settle in. Just sit down, get your snacks, get the popcorn, those chips and dip, or whatever. Nice cold beverage, ice cold beverage, or a hot steaming beverage. Or maybe even a Slurpee, or a Capri Sun. Okay. So, hey, we have a lot going on today, on today's show. So if you get here a little late and you can't ask your questions, you can go to our blogs, go to Innova.com, our community. But first up, to bat, we have two of our most popular scan tools to showcase. The 5610 and the 5210. Both are incredible scanners, with each having their own unique feature sets. Of course, one is more expensive than the other. And we'll also go through how to use the coverage checker to see if your car is compatible with the scanner, which one you're thinking of purchasing, So this one is a lot more crucial to look at our coverage checker. Of course, all of them are important because this one has ABS, but this, our flagship tool, has a lot of features like ABS brake bleeding, electronic parking brake, all module scan, and so on. We'll get to that later. So as I said, we'll go through the coverage checker to see if your vehicle is compatible, and we'll let you know how to get the full owner's manual. They do come with the quick user guide, but the full owner's manual has to be downloaded from our website, and we have 3 different languages. Let's see if anybody has joined the show, to the big show. Okay, so if at any time anybody has any questions about our wonderful products, these scanners today, please feel free to chime in, and we'll do our best to answer your questions here live on the program. But if you get here a little too late, you can always go back to Innova.com, that's INNOVA.com, and you can go to our community, click on there and go to our blogs and enter in any ideas or any questions and have some of our skilled master techs answer it. So let's go ahead and start with unboxing, unfurling these popular, well, that's more of a flag term, but let's go ahead and unbox one of our popular, more compact scanners, the 5210. Okay. So it's in a rectangular box, right? Obviously, right? No. So we look on the back, it does list each one of our scanners. We have the 5210 here, it lists the different features it has, but this is not the coverage checker, so don't use this to base your coverage. Go to Innova.com, INNOVA.com, which is also on the tool here, and you can go click on our coverage checker, which you'll see right up on the upper hand on the left, and then put the year, make, model, and engine size, and you can check the coverage. Anyways, back to the subject at hand. Okay, and it mentions about our RS2 app and our supplemental resource, but let's open the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box, man? Okay, well, obviously the tool should be in the box. And then what do we got in here? What are these? Are these stickers? Oh no, we haven't done that yet. Maybe if you leave those suggestions, we can add stickers. So here we go. And you can check out my new Innova merchandise with the American flag right there. Here we go. Just got these fresh off the press today. The printing press, that is, for clothes. So hey, we got the quick user's guide that comes with this. Talks about our wonderful and robust customer service. We have obviously primaries English. We even have Spanish for our Spanish speakers calling from Mexico and Puerto Rico and other Hispanic countries. Okay, so quick guide. Oh, we got, hey, there it goes again, mentioning our awesome customer service, our live chat. So if you miss our phone service, which is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, you can always do a live chat. Or if you use the RS2 app, you can send information through there, okay? And excuse us, as we are in a working environment, so we have people scuttling through, handling their business. Okay. So, as we go on, I'm going to look at the 5210 here. It comes in this little plastic case or sleeve, called a sleeve, I guess. And here, as you can see, it's got this plastic film on here, which it comes down, but I'm not going to take it all off because I'm going to have to use this again. As you can see, it comes with that on there. Hey, and it talks about our support. But here you go, it has this cable. I got it bunched up here, and this is the OBD2 plug that connects into the data link connector, also known as the OBD2 port in your vehicle. Now, this thing is usually underneath the steering wheel column. Let me see if we have any questions. I thought I saw one flash. Oh, nothing yet. Anybody have any questions for Mr. Chris? Nope. Okay, so as you can see, let's see. This doesn't take any batteries, so how does this hook up? There is a USB port, but this is for updating. You don't need to charge this tool. It actually powers on through the vehicle's accessory fuse. As soon as you connect it to the OBD2 port, this thing should light up, and then the tool should power right on away. Let's give it an example. Here we go. Got this one already connected. Let's unplug it. Here we go. See, it automatically powers on. And once it hooks up, it's going to automatically show your code with the code description. I got the buttons here. So the RS2 for the RS2 app, let's see, it says P0452. So you got your code there. You can go down to see more description of it, to see other codes. And then once you get to the bottom, you can go to your freeze frame. But hey, let's say you have an ABS light on this. It automatically defaults to your check engine codes because that's the primary use. Now, if you have an ABS light on, the next step is you're going to push the system status button. Right there. See, when you see the system status button, let's go back again. Okay, let me go back to, so go back to the main screen. Now we got these flashing icons. Those are your incomplete readiness monitors. You all want them to be green. So let's go ahead and look at ABS. Press the system status. So we're already on Global OBD2, which it defaults to. We're going to go down to ABS, hit the enter button. It's going to verify if your vehicle, yes, it's a Chevy Equinox. It's my go-to vehicle, my ride or die. There we go. C0035, which means left front wheel speed sensor circuit. So of course with that, you want to start with the circuit first and then work your way. If it's not the circuit, it's just replacing the wheel speed sensor. But hey, there you go. You can erase the code by pressing that. It's going to verify if you want to erase, just in case you actually what they call butt dialed it on accident. So go here and hit yes, bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, it was successful. Let's go back to the menu. Now, this is a prototype vehicle, so it's going to keep the codes on there. If it was a real vehicle, it'd go right away. Now, in the menu, we have vehicle information. It's going to tell your VIN, go down, battery alternator test. Here it's going to give you commands if you want to do an alternator test, make sure those high beams are on, things like that. Let's go back to the menu. Okay, now you have your drive cycle procedure. So that's really useful. That's one of my favorites. So if you got those flashing icons that you saw previously, that means you have incomplete monitors for check engines. You go down there, and hey, remember those 4 flashing on the screen? That's what these are. You can go in each one, click on there, and it's going to give you the predetermined amount, preconditions, how much gas you should have, yada, 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 and then what to drive, how to drive. Okay, so, and then let's get out of here, go back. Okay, let's go back to Global OBD. Let's go look at the live data. LD stands for live data. So we go LD, and then you go right in your live data there. Okay, and you just scroll down to different pins. Okay, so you get the gist of that. So yeah, this one, as you can see here, there it is plugged in. It powers onto the accessory fuses. You don't need that. Whoa. Okay, let's see. We got a question here. Is it possible to increase screen brightness? Oh, yes, it is. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do an example here for screen brightness. Ding. Okay, go into the menu. Sorry for my sound effects. So let's go down. We got system tests, which are your O2 evap tests, things like that. Service rate, your oil I set. I kind of glossed over that, but okay, tool settings. This is where you're going to go. First option, adjust the brightness. So there's a little closer for the eyesight. And so you go in there, and then you just up, brighter. See it get brighter? Watch it get darker. Brighter, darker. Rainbow brighter, darker. Okay, there we go. I have a daughter, so I'm stuck in these anyways, that's a different story for a different day. Okay, now we go audible tone. You know it's not making noises, but you can make it make noises. Let's hear it. Oh, that hurts my ears. Don't like it. Let's turn it off. But if you want to hear it, there you go. And you see how it's gone. Okay, that's enough of this one. Hopefully I answered your question. But yeah, who's Mad Punky? Oh, Mad Punky, hey, you're back. You come on a lot, Mad Punky. Do these tools have free updates? So that's an excellent, exquisite question. Now, yes, they do have free updates. They actually only go up to 2022 right now. Traditionally, our tools were 2 years behind the current year because of vehicles being covered under factory warranty. So the vehicle under that factory warranty shouldn't have any issues. You should go to the dealer if so. I understand there's some people that drive for a living so they can easily go past that 36,000 mile powertrain warranty. But we do have a free update coming out in the next few weeks to a month where it should bring it up to 2023. Then we're planning to do them every 6 to 8 months to bring it, But traditionally, they're about 2 years. We're going to a year apart. But yeah, they're going to be free updates. Any other questions? Okay, let's move right along. Then, so that was the 5210. That one, I mean, right now on actually TikTok, we're selling them for $50, I believe. If you buy on TikTok, that's the best place you can get them for now. Other than that, they're around $90, $100 on Amazon. Okay, next one, the 5610. Now let's go ahead, same principle with the box. It's going to tell you the features. This doesn't mean it covers for that specific vehicle. So for your year, make, model, and engine size of vehicle, go to innova.com to check our coverage checker. We'll get into that a little bit later on this laptop I have right here. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Now it doesn't come with the full owner's manual. It just comes with the quick guide to get started with the customer service stuff, and then also the free app information. Let's skip right ahead since we kind of went over that with the 5210. Now this has a detachable cable, so if something happens to the cable, you can purchase a new one from our website or Summit Racing. Usually Summit Racing, for example, has them least expensive. But this one, detachable. This tool does take batteries, but you don't need them. Again, all of our tools power onto the vehicle's accessory fuses, the 10 to 15 amp accessory fuses. The battery's only needed if you don't have the vehicle anymore, or if you're in the house, you don't want to go back down. Or if you don't use the app. If you have the app, it saves all that information on a report. But this holds up to 3 vehicles without the batteries. You can pop the batteries back in there, and then that way you can look at the last 3 vehicles scanned if you don't have the app. It has the peel down, as you can see. We'll leave that on, and then it has the same button configuration, but there's going to be a lot more options within the menu. So as you can see, this goes on the top, but let's go ahead and skip ahead, because I have one hooked up right here. And as you can see, there's the cable on top. Same vehicle, but let's go through here. It's talking about our RS2 app. Now, let's skip right ahead to some advanced features that this has and none of our other tools have. Let's go into the OEM Enhanced Live data stream where you can look at ABS, SRS, transmission, and TPMS live data. Oh, let's see. Hey. Okay. Thought I had a question there. So let's go right ahead into system status. This thing can do a module scan. All module scan are individual modules at once. So you can do that, and you can do it's going to verify if it's your vehicle. So it's going to show the modules it can scan. I actually did a full module scan, so it's going to scan them all at once, which could take a little bit. So let's go ahead and just cancel. Okay. So we just canceled it because I did want all modules can take a little bit. Do a module selection. You can select powertrain, your chassis, which is brakes or body. Transmission will be under powertrain as well. So let's go ahead and we'll just select body because it's going to show HVAC, body control module. Ooh, there you go. The HVAC's the one for your heating, ventilation, air conditioning. So you can scan these and you scan the modules to see if there's any codes. Let's see, inflatable restraint center, that's your SRS module, RSDM, IRSDM, another fancy word, inflatable restraint sensing and diagnostic module. Okay, so now we'll go back and then let's get into the menu where we can get the active tests. Now these active tests, this is what does the special reset functions like throttle relearn. Here you go, cooling fan, Let me back it up. Active test or your bidirectional test. I'm jumping ahead. Our special functions are our relearning. So the active test lets you control the sensors. So the cooling fan, you can control it, you activate it, turn it off and on. The biggest one we get asked about is the fuel pump relay. This one can command your fuel pump. So if it commands your fuel pump, you know that sensor's good. If it doesn't, the sensor's bad. So let's go back into special functions, which is your relearning functions like throttle relearning. And let's see which ones. Oh, crankshaft position variation learn. That's the big one that we always get asked about. Engine speed throttle, fuel system, idle learn reset, heated oxygen sensor learn. Now, again, remember to check our coverage checker on Innova.com, which I'm going to get into very soon. So as you can see, you can go down. There's 8 different special functions. But let's go back into system status. Back, we'll push back, back, back. And system. Let's go into the OEM Enhanced Live data. So what I'm going to do is go to Chevy Enhanced, hit OK. It's going to load it. There we go. And then what I do is hit Live Data. Now this OEM Enhanced data has, for this vehicle, has 131 PIDs for powertrain. See, I can go to transmission as well and look at your transmission fluid temp as well as in service check. But look, give it a few minutes. There you go, 131 PIDs. But as you scroll down, that's a lot to go through. But as you go through, you have oil pressure, crank position sensor, you have your misfire count data. Let me just get to the misfire count data to show you. Oh, hey, Mad Punky, you're just the question man or woman. So yes, it can do brake bleed, but that depends on the year, make, model, engine size of your vehicle. Now let me get to the PID, the parameter identification where it shows misfire. It just takes a while. Pop out that popcorn. There you go. Oh yeah, sorry about that. The backdrop is a little, but there you can look at your total misfire count, cylinder misfire data, see, yada yada. So a bit of the brake bleeding, that's going to be under our service resets, where you can do, and look, DPF reset, but that's only for diesels. There you go, ABS brake bleeding. But yeah, that's pretty much this. This does have, you can update this again. You got to install our free OBD tool updater from our website, which I'm going to kind of get to in a little bit, and then you'll connect it with the USB data cable. Amazing tool. This is our flagship tool. So even if you're just getting into this, I recommend getting this tool. If your money is tight, yeah, go with the 5210, but you can, I mean, it's really easy to navigate with this tool, and you'll learn and with this as you go, and then maybe you can make some money with scanning your neighbor's vehicles and doing some things here and there. In addition to mothering all the features the Innova 5210 has, this has more like I showed you. So it's a pro-grade automotive scanner that offers several dealership level features at an affordable price. It's currently selling for about $345, but the last 2 days we have it for $240, $227 on Amazon? Yeah, somewhere around there. For the next 2 days. TikTok, it's $207, so get them while supplies last or before the deal runs out. I hope one of these 2 scanners is what you're looking for in an OBD2 scanner, and it fits your style with any working car. Again, they're free updates, so if you spend the money on the 5610, you're going to have free updates for several years to come. Let's see if we have any questions. Oh, I saw you, Amazon. Can you do a live drop test on the 5610? Want to give it a shot? Let's go. How high should I drop it? Okay, I'm about 6 foot. Okay, we got batteries in it. As you see, it's disconnected, but from the simulator. But just to give you a clue, even if you had batteries in here and the tool had a blown accessory fuse, it will power on, but it won't pick up the vehicle. The key with our tool is to connect to the accessory fuses. Again, the batteries are only needed when you're not connected to a vehicle and you just want to look. For example, see, when it's just powered on through the batteries, you only can see oil light reset, battery reset. It will show your stored codes, but it's not going to give you the special reset function or any of that stuff. I was going to drop it like really high, but...
Oh, no, not that one, dude. I gave you one on the left.
Oh, why? Okay. You don't care if it bounces on here?
Let it bounce, but plug it in. Let it so that it still works even after a high drop test.
Can I
step on the stool, hold on a second. Step on the stool and maybe it'll work for a while. Give them a show.
Okay, I'm 6 foot. That's about, but it's higher. But well, they won't. It's
There you go.
not even. Can I just throw it on the
Do it
ground?
one more time.
Let's make sure the codes are here. Let me keep them in the codes. Okay.
Tell them to stop.
But okay, hold on. Let me get this higher. Gonna get you higher. There we go. And my voice is horrible. American Idol. Oh, there we go. Double bounce.
Yeah, it went on the ground too. We got concrete floors. Oh, boy.
Well, there's no batteries in this, so. But look, there's no batteries, so it powered off. But let's plug it in and watch.
Let's see if it works. And then that bounced like 8 feet.
It's got dust on it.
Now you got all kinds of junk on there. There you go.
It's Dusty Baker.
Show this cam.
Dusty roads there. Okay.
There you go. Right here, bud.
So here you go.
Go ahead, show them that one.
I'm standing tall. See, it's still
There you
there.
go. It worked like a charm. Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's just enough banging it.
Went a little crazy there. Thanks, Shane.
But see,
Once again, and it boots up fast, right?
Yeah, it boots up pretty fast. Our tools work with ignition on just in case the vehicle's in a running condition, but you can use the tool with the engine running. Sure, the tool works a little faster if you get the engine running first and connect it. It says, okay, no, back to our regular programming. Okay. That was a little silly.
Yeah. I can take all that.
Anybody like that? Was that stupid? But yeah, it drops.
Okay.
It dropped it like it's hot.
Takes the licking, right?
It took a good licking.
And but keeps on.
Keeps on ticking, yeah.
There it is.
No, the one is, remember when you pull over on the shoulder, maybe to whip out that Innova.
There it is.
Okay.
That was a cage match.
So next up is something our world-class customer service teams gets questioned about multiple times on a daily basis. How do I check coverage? How to use the coverage checker? And how to access the scanner manuals. Okay, so I'll guide you on both of these website features today and get a little more familiar with your OBD2 scanners. A little tip, you can do this on your PC, Mac. You can also do it on your tablet, smartphone. The layout's a slight different, but we're doing it on this laptop here on a Mac. So we'll start with the coverage checker. So as you can see, we're on innova.com. So start with innova.com. That's our website. So once you load it up, you'll see this beautiful picture of this gentleman right here. And then what you're going to do is up in the upper corner, there it is, coverage checker, just click on it. Oh, hey, if you even need help with other scanners, we have a quiz. If you just like taking quizzes, then go ahead and have some fun. Okay, so let's just pick, what vehicle should I do? Okay, let's just, a 2011, we had a GMC in there. Let's do Ford. Let's do a truck, right?
Sure.
Let's do a F350. It's a little bigger, big boy there. And let's do because these tools do diesel. I mean, that's the V10, but we'll stay with the gas. Okay. So that's how you do the coverage checker. Just pull whatever vehicle you want, and then we have a drop-down list of tools. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So let's just, for giggles, let's pick the 5610. See, as you can see, we even have some of our previous scanners in here from the year before. The 5300 LAT, don't get confused, that's the 5510. That's what they use at O'Reilly's, just to let you guys want to know a little tip. That's the O'Reilly tool. Okay, so hit submit. Submit to the coverages will, and it will let you know coverage. So for this vehicle, the 2011 Ford F350 V8, it's going to read, well, and check engines are given, your ABS brake codes, SRS and airbags, and it will do all system scan. Unfortunately, we won't tell you every single module in the coverage checker because we're working on that, but there you go there. So you go to services. These are your resets. Oh, it's not going to do battery reset or steering angle reset, but it will do a DPF reset, an ABS brake bleeding for your vehicle. That's a diesel particulate reset because I did pick probably the diesel one on accident. It won't do the oil life status, but it will view your transmission temp. You can look at that through transmission live data if it supports it. If not, it will go through service checks because not every vehicle supports transmission live data, but if it does, you can get it through live data, transmission live data, but if not, service checks. So let's go down to features. Okay, O2 results is not something none of our tools can do, so there you go, mode 6. That means it can read your misfire count data. Okay, so let's go to live data. Yeah, the Fords, I know off the bat because I have a Ford Mustang myself, it won't read transmission live data. So you got to look at transmission fluid temp through the service checks. But yeah, it's going to do engine, OEM, live data, of course, and OEM enhanced for your, but actually you have to go through, for Ford, it won't do the OEM enhanced live data for check engine. You have to go through your OBD mode test. Every other vehicle, though, it should. ABS brakes, it will for live data, SRS airbags, and TPMS live data. Little tip, the 5510 will do TPMS live data too. Special functions not supported, that's the crank relearn, stuff like that, the factory relearning stuff, but it will do active test. That's a lot right there. It will do a disable of all your injectors or enable them. That way you can limit and see what, do a process elimination, which one is bad. But look at all those different ones. Fuel pump on and off, there's a lot for this Ford F350, so even for a heavy duty vehicle, the 5610 can be your best friend. Okay, so that was a little cheesy. So let's see what's next. So we're on the coverage checker. So like you see, it's a very robust, and we're trying to thicken this tool so it can give you more insight to see if the scanner you had in mind is compatible with your vehicle or the feature you're trying to administer to it. Next up, our manuals. So we have a manual for every scanner we produce except our very old ones that don't, like our 3100 that was made in 97, vehicle that didn't have CAN protocol. It won't work with newer vehicles, 2003. USA manufacturers didn't start implementing the CAN protocol till around then. So that means controller area network. It's a communication protocol that the scanners talk to in the PCM anyways. So from here, you can just click on support or anywhere on INNOVA.com. Again, INNOVA.com. So then you can see scanner updates, which if you want to update your scanner, but manuals right below there. Now, little tip, they're both actually on the same page. We have tutorial videos though too, where you can get in-depth videos, well not in-depth, quick videos of how to get to features on these tools. So there you go, you can scroll down to these are the newest tools we have listed. I have your manual. So there you go, right there in 3 different languages. There you go, boom. Download it to your desktop or print it out, however you choose. But there you go. But also you can go to the top, and if you have an older tool, you click here, and then you can actually just, you can select them from the drop-down. We have all of our different manuals for all of our different tools. But let's go to, since we have OBD2, it won't list the 1000, the dongle. None of the dongles have the manuals, because everything, it's pretty self-explanatory. But let's go with an old tool. The 3030E. It's not that old. So I see how old they had a disc when it came out, the softwares, but yeah, you can get the manual still. But this one, you probably don't need a manual. You can use our code library to get codes. But like if you have this one, for example, there you go. And you can do it. Bada bing, there you go. So hey, that's it. That's a wrap, folks. That's going to do it all for today as we end our programming. Oh, whoa. Mad Punky, man, you're keeping me busy. Do you need to pay or submit your email for the manuals? No, you don't need to at all. You just, like as you saw, you just go to our website and just do it how it's done. It does what it does. So, yeah, no manuals are needed at all. I mean, no manuals, no emails are needed at all. So everybody, if you don't feel like asking any questions, you can go to our forum on INNOVA.com and go to our community page and leave questions. You can leave ideas or suggestions. And then you can go, we have blogs as well. You can go to our TikTok shop where we're selling the 5610 for an amazing price, only $207 right now.
2 more days.
Just 2 more days. Same thing with Amazon, they're selling for about $227, just 2 more days. Then they're gonna be back to that $345 price. Okay, so I just want to leave anyone that's watching, our 5 guests, no, everybody that's watching, I'd like to leave you with some fuel for thought. Today, with the rainy season already upon us and other states, you have the snowing well past already. I mean, I want to let you know and remind you to check the threads of your tires Bald tires, as you know, can cause your car to drive out of control, skid, on rainy days, so that you definitely want to check the condition before you head out of your tires. One easy way is to do that penny test, is just take that penny, simply insert a penny into your tire's thread groove with link its head upside down. And see if there's any space there. If you see some space between his head, it's time to replace those tires. If you can see all of Lincoln's head, your tread depth is less than 2/32 inch, and it's time to replace your tires. I don't like how that sounds, 2/32, but that's how you correctly say it. It's actually 32 seconds, but it sounds like it was yada yada. We'll move on from that. So yeah, make sure you stick Lincoln's head in there. Make sure you see no gap. He's got to have his head covered. Hey. Thanks for joining us today. And again, this is a weekly program, so make sure to tune in again next week, Tuesday, same old time, to catch out our next episode, where we discuss and answer your Innova scanner questions and anything automotive related. Have a nice day, y'all. Remember, INNOVA.com.